The Academic Times Journal's research are in collaboration with Joy News, coming soon. In a time where knowledge and information are currencies for national and global development, the Academic Times Journal emerges as a scholarly platform bridging research and industrial practice, policy implementation, technological advancement, and sectoral impacts. Welcome to the Academic Times Journal, where research findings meet dialogue and speak to the people.
I am called Dr. Irene Kafivosa Amponsa, and I serve as the head of academic and industry research at the Academic Times Journal, as well as a senior lecturer at the Department of Statistics of the University of Cape Coast. One of the key challenges in the academic landscape today is a gap between research and its practical application. At the Academic Times Journal, our mission is to bridge that divide.
My name is Elsiefa Kaufman, and I am the Research Director of the Academic Times Journal. I am also an Associate Professor of Biomedical Engineering at the University of Ghana. At the Academic Times Journal, our mission is to elevate research in ways that directly impact society. Research should not be relegated to dusty shelves or hidden in journals. At the Academic Times Journal, we promote dynamic living research work that informs innovation, policy, and societal growth.
Imagine a future where every student completes tertiary education not only with academic distinction, but with practical, scientifically rigorous projects that addresses real-world challenges, drives technological advancement, improves healthcare, or contribute to critical sectors of the economy. Numerous academic projects are produced each academic year, but their impacts are not directly felt. The Academic Times Journal was founded to make research, first of all, more impactful, second, accessible, and third, engaging.
My name is Desmond Omale Champon. I'm the editor-in-chief for the ESRB of the Academic Times Journal, a professor and the dean of the School of Allied Health Sciences at the University of Cape Coast. At the Academic Times Journal, we are deliberate about ensuring that academic research leads to solutions, whether it is a researcher needing access to industry data for experiment or a company searching for academic insight to guide product development. We are streamlining that connection through what we call collaborative research pathways. We also know that governance thrives on evidence-based policy. That is why we are building a network that enables our academic community to serve as thought partners to policymakers, contributing to more responsive and informed national development.
I am Dr. Anita Ajaopong, the Assistant Editor-in-Chief for the Emerging Scholarly Review Board of the Academic Times Journal, and a senior lecturer at the University of Ghana. Too often, brilliant academic findings remain locked in university archives, disconnected from industries, local communities, and policy-making circles. We are changing that. At the Academic Times Journal, research does not end with publication. It begins there. We are creating systems where research informs action, sparks dialogue, and supports development at every level of society.
My name is Dr. Mrs. Shalom, Associate Editor of the Academic Times Journal and the Principal Research Scientist with the Council for Scientific and Industrial Research Institute. I'm also a senior lecturer at the CSR College of Science and Technology, the Department of Agro-Processing Technology and Food Bioscience, where I serve as the head of department. As both a researcher and educator, I've seen firsthand how critical it is to bridge the gap between academic research and its application in the real world. Far too often, valuable knowledge remains confined within the academic cycles, limiting its ability to drive innovation, inform policy, and transform industry. At the Academic Times Journal, we are on a mission to change that norm.
My role as a research analyst is to identify and highlight impactful areas of study that can drive positive change in our communities and the nation as a whole.
The Academic Times Journal stands at the forefront of a new era of research communication, blending tradition with innovation. Our vision is bold but clear to ensure that research doesn't only end on paper, but also travels into boardrooms, policy cabinets, laboratories, and factories where decisions are made and innovations are built. As we chart the future of research excellence in Ghana, we recognize that the journey must begin at the foundation. The Academic Times Journal believes that early exposure to inquiry, creativity, and critical thinking lays the groundwork for a lifelong research culture.
We are also thinking about the upcoming youth and the next generation who will take this nation to the next stage after we are gone.
At the Academic Times Journal, we believe that if we begin to instill the values of research fundamentals, curiosity, and problem solving in upper primary, junior high, and senior high school students, we will build a generation of empowered citizens who will be ready to tackle both national and global challenges. Through our Young Scholars Club, we will be introducing our students to basic research methods, science explorations, storytelling, and problem-solving projects, all supported by our dedicated patrons and our well-oriented Young Scholars coaches.
We are building an ecosystem of research that spans from basic schools to the highest academic level, creating a pipeline where young students develop a passion for research that grows as they go through their academic journey. Through Young Scholars Club, we are equipping the next generation with critical thinking and problem-solving skills as early as possible, preparing them to engage meaningfully with the challenges of tomorrow.
The Basic GNHG's initiative helps us introduce these concepts early, sparking curiosity and critical thinking in younger learners.
We are preparing young minds to think critically, ask questions beyond the four corners of their classrooms, and pursue solutions. This early exposure will, no doubt, foster the next generation of scientists, innovators, and thought leaders.
At the Academic Times Journal, believe that research has the power to shape human lives and transform societies. That is why we are committed to making basic research knowledge an essential part of every student's academic journey.
In the long term, we have proposed to the Ministry of Education through the Ghana Education Service that Basic 6, Basic 9, and third-year senior high school students should be required to complete one mini project before advancing to their next academic level.
Together, we can cultivate a new culture of critical thinking, creativity, and research excellence starting from the basic level.
To our potential sponsors and supporters, by supporting or sponsoring the Academic Times Journal, you are not merely funding a program, you are investing in the future of the young minds, driving technological advancement, shaping policy direction, and transforming industries. Let's work together to make research more impactful, accessible, and engaging. We are calling on companies, industry leaders, academic institutions, academicians, and individuals to join this transformative mission by supporting our programs financially or in kind. To support or learn more, contact us at 053 050 8034 or info@theacademictimes.com. Together, let's make research a culture and shape Ghana's future.